Nico literally set a record with the amount of kills he got on Dust 2 last time. So I think we're going to look to see if he can achieve that peak again. A lot of it had to do with T-side as well, and we've got eyes on Nico right now.
Yeah, he's the guy to open up shop, so that one cap player and device is dead. Dupree finding one through the double doors as the rest of G2 charge up the catwalk. This means Xyp9x is in a bit of a pickle, and an immediate gush definitely doesn't help them out. The rotates were looking like they weren't going to get too much, but Glaive, he wastes no time coming up from behind on catwalk to cut this down to only Nexa. Ooh, and Glaive, he's been spotted. Yeah, Nexa knows exactly what's up, and it's not like there's 5 seconds and he has to plant. He can definitely squeeze this as he pleases, and with 2 CTs right there, oh, that headshot into Magis could have absolutely been a disaster. Instead, Nexa taps that bomb once, goes for the duel, and loses. Astralis will win pistol.
Oh, he had a chance. Since the Road to Rio event Europe back in spring, I believe.
Device going to kick off this round. Collateral shot from the scout. Not too bad. Obviously, G2 just sitting outside of long this entire time. Nico was back in T-spawn, hoping somebody would get aggressive in mid, but Astralis don't make that mistake. No massive fossils. Amanek is going to drop that Molotov to the back of the site. Dupree tucked in on Humvee. Amanek kind of getting lost in the smoke here, but he is still on top of the boxes, so jumps up, gets himself 1 kill. Magis trades, but there's that split. Comes through mid. Glaive was unable to contain it, and it works out perfectly. Yeah. G2 on the board in their first rifle round.
They didn't want to give him up to the CTs, because then it just helps the CTs, it helps the CTs snowball on their side if you do give him up. So
Hunter's going to have a little bit of presence here by Glaive. Oh, he turns his back. Timing working out for him, but Glaive hits the deagle up close, and now things start to get precarious for G2.
Moses level reactions there.
Oh, Device though caught out by Amanek. So that op answers back, picked up off of the corpse of Kenny. Magisk's scout tries to move over. Dupree has retrieved the AK, and Magisk with a kill through the smoke as he's being boosted. Although there is still that chance for the T to cross over. Man advantage held onto for Astralis. Glaive sitting inside of the smoke. And Amanek, well, he's trying to find something. And the CTs have fallen silent. Don't be fooled. G2, they know they're close. But where exactly? Oh, Nexa. He crouches behind the wicker baskets, pops up, and stops Magis from getting anything other than those first 2 kills. Nexa plants bomb. Suddenly, G2, who looked very much pressed on that ramp, are in a post plant. Amanek, he just has to hit this shot, and he doesn't, because Glaive gets another D kill. Nexa standing in the open, trying to keep it alive. 7 health for Nexa, and it's just not enough. The deagle from Glaive with 3 kills gives Astralis their third.
G2 have them playing very defaulty. I really like how they're approaching this. I think they got the right tempo right now. They've got cat control. They've got a good split coming out. And Xyp9x isn't in the pit, but Device gets a kill out towards the mid B setup.
Yeah, so these long frags suddenly become all the more important. And even with the shadow extending, Nexa, quick headshot. Oh, the op misses from Kenny. That could have really weakened up this A site and allowed for the T's to properly split in from Cat. They've got 2 players close. This Cat peak could be big, but instead it is Astralis to fill that kill feed.
So his position might be pretty powerful. No long split to complement this.
Glaive going to start dumping out the utility here. Shapes Hunter off of the fight. Xyp9x lending a helping hand, but with a molly back on site, that's Glaive burned into the open. Xyp9x using the AUG from cross with another kill to his name. Amanek goes to check back, but just as he walks away, that's when we get this flank activated by Device. That op coming in from catwalk being checked as Amanek hits the head, and Kenny puts that bomb down. We've got a CT up close. In fact, they're both right there, and Kenny S is going to hit his first shot, diving back into the site, dodging damage, and taking down Dupree right back to the tied game. This is back and forth.
This game of trying to delay longer, of course. Oh, the CTs will never be able to keep up, but they pull off this tactic, a boost off the smoke, and are getting even more damage in.
Dupree tries to extend through that smoke, looks to pepper them back even more so, but there's a lot of presence here for G2. Great flash! Dupree comes right back, and with Amanek and Nico answering, this is kind of forcing G2 forward, but all of Astralis are still right in position. Good headshot. Nico cracking it down into the CT spawn. Glaive gets his hands on that scout, and Magis gets blasted, because Nico keeps going. The deagle missing, as Glaive gets challenged from both sides. He almost gets there. Had he not missed a couple of those shots, he very well could have taken Nico, but Nico with 4 kills. So are Astralis. This is the gun round they need. He hears so many players moving down through middle that he just gets that back runner. Magisk was trying to just cower to the corner. Xyp9x jumps down, crosses to lower. Look at this.
That's a move.
Corralled 3 guys in the corner of doors. And Device, well, he takes himself one. Hunter still lurking inside the smoke between them. He gets both those headshots on CT spawn, and G2 looking to walk away with the round, but dupreeh still has one hand on it.
Let's go tunnels.
Yeah,
he was. He just
Nexus
missed
just
him.
crouched there. That's a weird looking rock.
Didn't even consider that he could have made this rotate. Okay, but then they're going to be on a... Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, if he wasn't making...
He's running in.
my gosh. Oh,
What?
okay, Jesus. Okay, nobody knew what was going on right there.
Back into the guns now. We got a great grenade. Excellent grenade from AMD3, in fact. It's helping Hunter open up shop. Glaive, quick trade. Xyp9x has allowed NiKo to walk through, though. This is going to be an easy pickup versus Glaive, and suddenly there's the potential for pressure on both sides of this B site. Magisk in for a world of hurt, you'd think, but he gets one with him. As AMD3 extends out from tunnels, they're going to smoke off that door twice and get their bomb down.
I think Glaive's going to blame himself for this one a little bit. Let's see if there's a chance they can pull off the retake. It seems kind of unlikely. Astralis decided to do their 2 upper tunnels push again. Now, this is just reads, but of course, you can kind of feel it coming. And
AMD3, okay. Gonna throw it away as the op of kennyS finds another. See if we get some kind of individual heroics. NiKo facing in middle, catching Glaive. Yet again, he dies towards mid. Meant to be traded by dupreeh, whose grenade should be on the money. But he doesn't quite fill up the bank. NiKo, 17 health left over after that. Here we get this hard commitment into the B site, and because dupreeh's got an easy line of sight, AMD3 gets cut off from the front of this, and that incendiary could force them forward. dupreeh checking back behind him, and sure enough, they use that chance to attack the bomb site. Now, he may not know 2 have already crossed. The smoke tells him they're up here, and he will find another with him. But unless it's the Clutch Minister with the 1v3 to close, it's a G2 11-4.
it's so desperate, like even Xyp9x doesn't know what side it is.
Smoke down inside of the door. He's got a flash to work with. Wary about a flank, but obviously not the case as we have G2 doubled up on tunnels. kennyS boosted, hits his shot, weakens Xyp9x for NiKo to find his final frag of the half. He ends this one 19-7.
Over 50% win rate, if not 55 on both for Astralis and Dust 2.
Flash into middle, Nexa not blind, and that is a crime. 2 kills as they try and push through, but look, he's robbed them of their bomb. Nexa is now going to eat that next flash, and his teammates are all falling around him. It's looking like an Astralis recovery for a moment. kennyS saving the day a bit with that next follow-up kill, but Xyp9x, he's going to go ahead and wrap CT spawn, and look at the CTs, they push forward. Device, all 3. Last bullet, headshot, 4K in the pistol. It's the simple factor. Trying to find something as dupreeh gets boosted behind the blue box. That frag grenade softens up Xyp9x and dupreeh, who has to just dive back down. He's got a crouch, but it's the cross. Oh, goes through. NiKo, he gets the better of Device, who seems scoped up on the angle, but wasn't maybe ready. Oh, and a second. Xyp9x was so low. He gets dropped through smoke on his attempt at a retreat, but Glaive, of course, calling for his teammates to come over because he has this spacing in mid. kennyS solely focused over onto tunnels. And for now, that works, but he misses what could have been a critical shot. They get all the closer, and their flash is on the money. Kenny trying to hope that his teammates can rotate, but that's going to be kept honest by Glaive. And kennyS, good shot into Magisk. They lose that mid-anchor. dupreeh, having lost the bomb carrier, has to pick it back up, and that slows everything down to a crawl.
On his final trip back, he ends up dying. That's it.
Here we have it, though. 3 players on long again. We're going to get another one of these fights. Remember, we had one early where the T's got stranded behind blue box, and Nexa, he's got the double kill. Bomb thrown down to the dirt. Flash high from Glaive, looking to eject back. Frag and Molotov on his feet. Nexa on with a 3rd kill and still in possession of the bomb. That's critical. Magisk trying to get the better of the timing. He could get Kenny. Kenny, whoa, not careful at all. Running up with his pistol in hand. Maybe assuming that because AMD3 got away that it was clear for the taking, but this makes it slightly more doable. There's no CT actually inside of Pit. That would have given them that long-range engagement. Maybe they decide to go fight Magisk, but Hunter, he kills Xyp9x on the other end, and now suddenly this looks impossible. 30 seconds, and Magisk gonna still try it. The flashbang is perfect. G2, they started to get caged. Flash for Nico. Ooh, that hit the money. I saw a few arms up from ASTRALIS. Hunter, he gets his headshot towards mid. Nico's had enough. He decides to go for the peek, and a single kill is all you'll get. Kenny S. looking for heads. Smoke grenade will deny that vision. Bomb carrier, though, still all the way back on elbow. He had to go retrieve it, and Xyp9x has the responsibility of locking down long. Utility for the retake, a single incendiary. And remember, 2 of their players already tagged, Kenny S included. Hunter, though, he's going to find a quick opening kill. Dupree looking with the deke, finds nothing. So it's all on Xyp9x. 1v4, and he only gets a single frag. A 14th round for G2, 2 away from the win. AK spray. Hits the mark, but also takes damage back the other direction. AMNEX here to lend a helping hand. 2 kills to his name as the Deagles fizzle out for ASTRALIS. All they had to work with here in the 23rd round. This is looking like a potential 5 alive situation. G2 would lead by 7 on their map pick of Dust 2. So, ooh, yeah.
It is fun to watch G2 be this good.
Right? I mean, when we saw this version of G2, when it first was unveiled, like, it had immediate success. And we thought to ourselves, like, if this is what they're going to pull off now, my God, there is no limit. But then it kind of took a bit of a tapering off, and now 2021, so far, so good.
Okay, NOA boost here from Hunter, waiting for the jump up, and it doesn't seem like they're totally aware of this at the moment. Oh, actually perfect flash.
Nice.
No, Glaive mows down both. I eat my words completely. Nicely done between him and Xyp9x.
Yeah, that flashbang certainly helped out. Magisk, he's just going to commit to the corner, and this should get him a 3rd kill for ASTRALIS. AMNEX wary of it, peeks in, but the immediate headshot. So it's only Kenny S's op with a single kill this time for G2. Seems like ASTRALIS aren't going down without a fight. Ooh, would have been a nice flick. He's feeling pressured from both sides now. Yeah, they're coming for him.
Flash goes off.
Oh, he's hiding. You can run, but you can't hide, Kenny. Manage a kill from Goose previously, just lets them extend into the elbow. And then snaps it back behind him. Dupree gonna charge in, clears it successfully. Nice headshot, gives Device the chance to plant, and Kenny tries to get the shot through boxes. Hunter 1 and done. A 3v3.
This duel? Does he want to?
Pop back up.
Oh, risky.
Device playing around with it. This is a big op fight.
I feel like it's going to get him killed. Oh, never mind. Gets Kenny the turn from it, and now it's a 2v3, turn 3v1. Nexa called to arms, looking for the spray down. A Device
tucking into the corner, dodging that flash. Nexa's right there, but he just lost his head, and now suddenly things are compromised. These 2 Cap players have to come deal with Magisk, and Nico's gonna do just that. Kenny could still deliver. They've got 3 bodies onto the ramp, and they're trying to pop up onto the site itself, but Kenny still has this smoke. It's slowly fading, and Glaive shoots him right through it. A man advantage for ASTRALIS and a bomb plant. This could convince G2 to concede, but AMNEX kind of locked in spawn. He gets a chance to exit, and I think G2 walk away. A 13th round win here for ASTRALIS.
And the round wasn't close enough that they were influenced in attempting the retake. So that can be nice, but ASTRALIS are now on fire.
They are sitting here in middle, hoping that maybe he tries to take a chance. Device looking to lock him in. And Nico tucks to the corner. AMNEX back on plat. Gonna be, oh, given the collateral. Magisk down to 17 health after that shot. Device just died to Kenny S. And G2, of course, playing with everyone's heartstrings, pushing it down to the limit. But now it's gonna take a 1v4, and Magisk doesn't have the health. 16-14, G2 take map 1.
Revenge for Kenny S in the final few moments when they needed him the most. He puts together the kill.
So let's see how crazy things can get here. 50 some odd stories up. It's a long way down, both figuratively and literally, to the lower bracket. Oh, Kenny, give me more of that. Nexa, he's gonna get. Ooh. Oh no, it was Nexa's kill. Okay. Sometimes they look way too crisp, but what the heck? Talk about it. We have Astralis getting completely ripped apart from behind here. The CTs with the quick flank and the quicker headshots. Crisp as all can be. Flash for the peak. Gotta be cautious with that construction hold.
Ooh, this is an enormous amount of space being created. I mean, even if Glaive dies at this point, he's done a lot, but he even gets a kill.
Let's see if he can cut anybody else out of the equation. Aminek's gonna tuck to the close corner. Glaive's still right there, uncontested, and slowly but surely we have Astralis also working up from the B ramp. There is another player where Glaive just died. Aminek upgrades, but Magisk takes the place of Glaive and delivers another couple kills. A clean sweep of the B site from Astralis, hinging off of Glaive. And Nico's gonna hang on to the blue boxes. Hunter plays next to the crane, inside of the smoke. Kenny S gets a kill elsewhere on the map, so it is very much this three-man cohort you see on your screen for the T's. Astralis being cut down one after another. There is an answer from Magisk, but he loses so much HP in the process that things are looking tricky. And Aminek all the while getting closer step by step. Fake plant from Magisk draws out Kenny into the kill, and sure enough, it is then Magisk to fall here. So G2 tying up at 3 rounds apiece. He's got utility trickling in, making him feel a bit uncomfortable, drops the frag on the dead body of Glaive. Little tidbit of damage, but
he's
nice,
fast.
Kenny.
He is fast.
Good angle just on the side of the green box. Device blocks off that line of sight and has to plant this bomb. He's hoping Magisk can run up fast enough to try and help him because he's already taking damage, but Device pops up over the orange boxes. Nico is right there on the side of the wall, but Device hangs on for now. Magisk now in position. Takes that front runner slot, lets Device fall back, put a little bit more distance between him and the bomb, and the retake is coming in strong. It's gonna be a run boost. Hunter thrown past the scope, and it works, but oh, the collateral from Magisk falls onto Kenny. He's on top of the bomb. Time's ticking quick, and Magisk, he's got this in the bag. Astralis with the 1-round lead.
Oh, with the clothesline. Kenny gets away, headshot with the USP, but he won't be able to save. He's dead. That's 10 dead, but a round for Astralis and a 2v3 post plan on the B site. Next is going to spot some competition at mid. The rotations are going to be hasty over towards mid, and it looks like they don't realize he was spotted as well. He just comes back into the fight, calls for his teammates to come and help him, and even goes out for some more.
Solid play from Nexa there. I love the fact that he gives chase into that mid play. You could see him on the retreat.
And they have the bomb.
Yeah.
So I thought of a way to play it.
Tough crossfire. Kenny's on that angle. Nico's ready to wide swing if Hunter actually needs someone to help, but that is not the case. Once G2 have their hands on that bomb, they tighten their grip. Molly here at the feet of the sandbags, extinguished by Hunter. Nico can hang on to his smoke in case that next Molotov also is destined for him, but Dupree with a bit of a curveball. Pickup kill on Aminek. Nexa back of the B bomb site, playing from quad. Not the best position, but if he just keeps his face in it, then he has backs turned. He's spotted. Yeah, Magisk finding him over the side of it. Kenny S, op shot, bomb plant from Dupree, but Hunter, he's helping out, and there's no plant because he comes off of it. Now there's only 8 seconds, and this means Device has to stick the plant or come in with these kills. And Nico,
he just has to stay
alive. He just has to live. No time for the bomb plant. That's so damn close. But G2 and Nico will prevail.
And this is actually a very tense game. So close.
Even in the 4v5 with guns, there is nobody here to stop Astralis.
I think they're definitely still going to attempt, though. Here, yeah, and a great shot. That's the bomb down. And they come in from the wrong direction. There's Aminek on the other side, I believe. Nexa dies on the flank. Aminek now coming in, and he wins his duel straight up.
Big trade frag.
3v2, and this threat that just looms over their head from the flight. Okay, guys. Trying to be serious about that.
Device, he's going to keep it serious because he needs to create space for the post plant, and Kenny, a single shot will take him, but the USP gets the better of it. 5 health on Kenny S, who did a great job of chewing up those little angles. And Kenny S now on top of the bomb. He's going to stick this defuse. Xyp9x not peeking, down to the second. And of course, that internal clock. That's why the man talks to himself.
They don't have any info mid. They don't get the first trade on the ramp as well. So even though it's coming towards A, they're going to be a bit scared of this. But here, oh, what?
What a headshot. Xyp9x follows up. And now he's finding his impact here in the waning round of this first half. Device focused towards short shelf. And there's Nexa. These offers are just getting their heads taken straight off. And Nexa's kills, these are crucial. Buys time for AMD3 to get over, but the bomb just ejected back down ramp. They could straight up leave.
Well, dupree's flanking.
Full B control here for ASTRALIS.
Yeah, it's open now, but they kind of have to run. Now the CTs can come barreling back, which means the footsteps will actually not work in their favor, especially the amount of time left on the clock. And this is a freebie for dupree. It seems like, man, it came close. AMD3 almost winning that, but this is the bomb getting planted now, 1v3, and this pest that was just spotted a few seconds ago. He'll get eliminated, but still low odds here, very low HP. Call him Will Smith if he wins.
He's got the smoke grenade to cover up the bomb. Doesn't have a kit currently on him, so at this point it seems impossible, and Glaive will make it so. Pops up, still sees nothing, but, I mean, that's very much a ruse. A run boost? Okay. Throws him into the middle of the site, tries to challenge Device, and it's Magis coming back to save it. What a weird situation that was. ASTRALIS cleaning up the kills, but that's a team ace in the end. None of it to counter dupree. We've got the boost up behind the wooden wall. A second player coming upwards as well. But Device, he gets closer step by step, and he takes Hunter off the bottom of the totem pole. This draws players back, but AMD3, in the meantime, can still move forward. Either they chop their way down into the bomb site, or they get wrecked in the pinch. And Kenny S's trade kill gives them 20 seconds to somehow get this bomb down. Xyp9x takes position inside the site. Remember, 2T's low, incredibly so. One of which now removed. Kenny's killed, but still they walk forward, and they expect Device on the flank. However, he's here on construction, and it's spotted, but he can't stop it. Device, 3 kills, and ASTRALIS with an 11.
And that was a great round from ASTRALIS. So many different moments. I'm just like reacting on it. Like, whoa, oh my god. Even when they had the man advantage, even when they knew Device was behind them.
Device in a, ooh, wow, high pressure situation. Doesn't look at the smoke. Thought they'd start wrapping around the ramp instead. He loses his head. And G2 with a man advantage. Gonna try to keep up the heat here. Use this moment for what it is. Because it all unfolds so fast, the rotates weren't quite in position. And now we get more of the same. A fast A play. And a 5v3 to boot for G2. Glaive's going to extend out from the back of the site. And dupree, well, he's applying pressure on the flank. Can't manage to get himself a second. Still low health for 2 of the 3 on G2's side.
They look a little bit messy in this post plant. There's some holes here. Everybody's kind of overlapping on the same positions, and that means Magis and Glaive can kind of walk in. This takes attention away from them, and now Glaive can come in for the spray down. There's not enough time. Maybe if he's very fast and he gets this kill, we could talk about jumping on the bomb, but no. Nexus saves the day for G2.
You'd think not. There it is. Now, he could just buy some time, and he is. The smoke goes down eventually. Xyp9x 4 HP, back's turned. Xyp9x starts hitting shots, and he's given a bigger chance. He dives back into the cover of the smoke. But AMD3, he's done a great job of clearing the bomb site in the meantime.
Okay, this is where Nico needs to hold this. They need to communicate and corroborate, right? Here, they know that the player's locked down. They need to secure the bomb with the other one. Have him covered. Oh, they're not covering with either. Exposing himself to the sandbags.
1v1.
Yeah, and it's just a pure 1v1 for dupree to win. That was just not... Only one rifle, one op, 2 rifles for the other side. And utility is a big problem for both sides. Oof. Finally, someone gets killed.
Yeah, matter of time before someone stuck their face where it shouldn't be. Glaive? Yeah, he sees those feet. And that's Hunter also taken out of this one. So Nico's AK yet to get into the mix. Nice 3-piece coming through from Glaive. Magis takes his position as Nexa answers back. This would have to be the ace, and it's just not going to happen. ASTRALIS slowly squeezing the life out of G2 on that A ramp.
I mean, even in B, just wherever they go.
We're getting still a high level of play from everybody in the server. You know, Hunter's a bit of an outlier, but all of ASTRALIS popping off. This is very much the whole package. And Dupree's going to be taking his position down at the base of B. Gets them as they come around the corner. Significant damage, but no kill for Dupree. Flashbang over top of the site. Glaive next at bat. Quickly sweeps Amanek and Nexa under the rug with Magisk by his side. And then they're met by Molotov. So tough spot for G2 to be in. Again, just the comfort here on this map. Very strong CT side from Astralis. A near impenetrable half thus far.
But yeah, it's hard to say that this op alone is going to save the day for them in the next round. If he even gets to save it, it looks like he won't. Third map, if we go there, should be the best of the series for sure. Finally, the rematch. I think the number one thing I was looking for coming into 2021. Here's the opening kill again for Glaive. When it rains, it pours. Device has stopped dying early on. He's gotten the kills. Glaive is now joining him for a high opening kill percentage. Even gets Nico, and it's 5v3 already.
Yeah, 8 T rounds from Astralis in the first half, and now what has been a near impenetrable defense. Flawless stuff coming out of them yet again. This is just G2 getting outclassed on a map that Astralis figured they had their number on, and they were absolutely correct. Amanek and Hunter gonna try and salvage what they can towards this A site, but because of Device's utility, it buys time for the rotate. There are flanks coming through from Astralis. They can smell blood in the water, and they look to chomp down on what's left of G2. But Hunter, he got a frag kill over towards the A site, working with the MP5. 50 seconds left on the clock, completely outgunned and outnumbered. Dupree, at a moment's notice, could swing out for the kill, and that's exactly how this one ends. Astralis, 5 rounds in a row to close. They finish this map on fire, and I think that's safe to say, Mohan, they felt on fire this entire time. But there's no CTs. No, they're all outside of the apps, right here on short side. One underneath the balcony. Nico getting curious here. He could walk into the angle of Dupree. Looked like he wanted to try and catch a man in mid, and, well, he's got 2 kills before he goes down. Now it's Kenny S at bat. Device and Magisk. Oh, Nexa, that's a big pickup from behind. Takes the 2-man advantage into a third, as Magisk is all that's left at half health. He tries to deal with Nexa. Great distraction and great kills here from Nexa, peeling it apart from behind.
This is a very, very good point in the round for Astralis. 40 seconds up and no rotations in sight. They did peek, but G2, they're not brave enough to make a move. It'll come down to this hold.
Yeah, they're inside of the fire. Nexa is going to trade one back. Hanging on. Swapping guns into the M4. He goes. 20 shots in the magazine, good enough for a follow-up, and Dupree's going to try to chase him. Nexa doing substantial damage. Device still stands on 80. Bomb to the back of the site, and Kenny S tries to challenge for 2 kills. 1 through smoke, double headshot, no plant. Excellent third round for G2. We get that utility usage out of the B player. Now G2 are starting to sprint over, trying to come give Nico a helping hand. Nico, he doesn't have much help because Kenny S is already so low. Molotov's moving forward from the CT spawn. Dupree's forced out of the barbecue pit, and Hunter, well, he's boosted up just in the nick of time. Takes down a player as smoke fades. Man advantage here for G2. No bomb plant yet, and poor Device stuck back behind Nubox.
Oh. And they just kind of have a gap where Device could have potentially walked off of quad.
Yep.
But it doesn't seem to affect the CD setup at all.
No.
Even though the information isn't there.
Thing is, Hunter gave up the angle. Oh, Dupree, that's a big pickup. And now Hunter, you can still see him kind of pulled in 2 directions. He was watching Device, who waited so long before making his move. Dupree and Device absolutely milking this mid-round moment. Let's see if Amanek can pull up with the clutch. Doesn't have a kit currently on him. He's got bodies and kits ahead. Device still over towards Nubox, giving up a bit of a shot. Dupree now can turn his attention around, and Amanek's gonna get called into the open. He rounds the corner, gets the first, and that's substantial damage. 3 health. All the Device has left needs to be the USP, and Device shuts him down.
Oh, you wish he had that. That was such a nice spray transfer attempt.
He's gonna be boosted here on the head of Amanek. Dupree already kind of whizzing shots by. Ooh, that's a nice one. Right into Glaive as he jumps into the top of ramp. But it is Amanek with the deagle, right? If anybody else is supposed to get a kill, it could be this sidearm.
Yep. They're playing pretty scared right now, but they keep numbers.
Kenny's peeking down mid. And he got himself a second. Amanek, he's not been checked. Oh, this is perfect! Amanek, up close and personal. Kenny gives us a trio of kills.
Just looking for what the response is going to be. We got fast up to the half wall, and Device, funnily enough, you know, he's got the most polish on him, but he always gets down and dirty with these plays. First man up to take all the HE damage and go for the fights.
But Kenny hits the collateral, dives into the bomb site. They give chase. Kenny comes back, and he's looking for even more. They're close, and Kenny's so crisp, but he can't quite get that fourth one. So we're back into the 2 versus 2. There's no bomb on this play, so things have to slow down. But what a recovery from Kenny.
That was nasty. Holding first for construction for quite some time. Now tossing some grenades. The bomb is not going to get planted just yet. He is trying to encourage some kind of push, and it does come. Hunter pushes forward instead of backward off the Molotov. Looks like it went a little bit too deep, just taking a peek at the mini-map. And now Dupree in some kind of awkward walking engagement with Almanac. Two kind of lurky boys, right? Dupree's always in the halls. Almanac always in the halls as well. But it looks like Almanac might get one in the back of the head, and now we've got the long distance run to the bottom.
Get the kill.
B. Holy crap.
Get the kill. Oh my God.
That
Hunter
was the round,
jumps.
by the way.
Oh, it's a close one. He takes the fight. Hunter takes the fight, and he finishes this off.
He doesn't know where the bomb is. This is what I was talking about, you know, like, don't play scared, don't play scared. They have no plans to retake top banana, no plans to retake lane. They literally don't have arch. They don't have any vision on TV. They're going to be scared. Oh, they come back through lane, actually. Glaive goes 1 for 1 with them. Kenny S in a tight spot, but the good flash from himself ends up netting a kill. 3v3, and the rotations start to come over. Almanac, how scared are you, man?
We've got to see him do something. Other than those deagle kills, he hasn't provided much in terms of pit holds. Such a crucial player. Now's his chance. Gets 1 kill, dives into the cover, can't quite get it. So damn close, but it falls onto the shoulders of Nexa. 5 seconds to spare. Matches cleared, and Zipix with 11 HP. He's dived back behind the column. Molly forces him into the open, and Nexa wins the clutch.
Way to save the day. Another heroic effort by another G2 member. They're going for the Virtus Pro stack, but oof, they do it in an awkward timing. No cover, Glaive peaks.
Yeah, and that's going to allow for them to come out from balcony. Kenny with no armor gets himself 1 kill, and
the glass on.
No armor, and he still holds the line, but he can't quite get that quick scope. And now the smoke can be thrown by Glaive, blocking off vision from Nico, and giving Astralis another A-site post plant. They've still got time to make it work. Bomb at the halfway point.
Oh, they've got a utility, so much utility to dump for the amount of time left over, plus the pit players. It looks like they're going to try to get this damage in, and they do get the kill. Can they move forward off of this? Figuring out how to use their utility. Molotovs come out. One on the side defends, and the other in pit maintains the crossfire. No chance for Nico.
No, he's just going to let this bomb pop. Hopes not to go down with it. Ooh, gets away alongside the 2 players of Astralis. So I like that they just flustered Astralis a bit there. Now it's up to Glaive to try and take it back. There's 3 Ts here, but Glaive very far ahead. Look at him go inside of the site. Nexa coming out from CT with a double kill to his name. Everyone other than Zipix is slain, and it's all on the Clutch King. G2, very strong position to take away a 9th CT round and gun for that double digits in the first half.
That was a little bit uncharacteristic.
Crazy Glaive.
I didn't. I was like, okay, he's baited out grenades. Oh,
how much does Hunter see? Nah, he's fine.
Yeah. I was really surprised that they just committed this hard. I mean, of course, if he gets a kill, we can talk, but
putting up the damage. Taking names today on Inferno. The top fragger for G2 here as this half comes to a close. No answer yet from Astralis. Looking like a 5-10 half unless Glaive slips through arches. He has found timing. Kenny's not watching. Kenny, he's going to fall victim to this. And how much more can Glaive scoop away from G2?
This is where you need to retake lane on CT side. Knowing your arch is taken over.
Ooh, a chance, but Nico hits the headshot. Puts a close to that one. Zipix, he's going to get himself a bit of success still towards the A site again. We've got 1 man over towards Pit and Amanek. And yet arches remain open because of Glaive's expedition through the CT spawn. they've got a choice to make. And Amanek, ooh, tight duel versus Xyp9x. Low HP for the two players, pops the chicken and Device, throws the flash out and finishes this half for G2. 10 rounds on the CT side. CT's given up some real estate, definitely. Xyp9x fades back beyond coffins. Glaive's here with him. And this bomb's going to go down. So we've got a man advantage for Astralis with 0 kits on the play.
Yeah, they've got someone holding banana, lots of HP, and pretty good spots.
Smoke goes over top, so that's going to kind of cancel out Hunter in terms of holding off on the CT cross. Pressure on Amanek. He hears many footsteps coming through construction, and we've got G2 sitting in the backside. Kenny S catching a kill and a second into Glaive. He's been so good, and now Hunter emerges through the smoke, so G2 about to take this second pistol. dupreeh has no time to defuse. G2 with an 11th round win.
It doesn't really give me more confidence in like the overall prospect of Kenny S just because he can and then he doesn't,
But in this game particularly, but Magisk! A little bit of magic with that Desert Eagle.
Uh-oh.
The first player kind of turned his back to him, assuming it'd get traded. Oh, and now Xyp9x with a Dirty Deagle. Pushes it on to Nexa, damage done. dupreeh right inside of the smoke, and Nexa makes sound. He throws another smoke on the position and could just prioritize plant.
You know,
Minute 15.
I feel like he's calculating everything properly. I feel like he jumped right into that, knowing there was someone potentially there, trying to suss this kill out. But the deagle has fallen back right into the perfect position. He might get shot on the side. Yeah,
Nice.
that's it. dupreeh, nicely played, man.
Ooh, nice flash. Great timing there for Astralis. Taking down Hunter with 0 chance of a response. They've got Nico still sizing up the B site. Device here's this. Good dink. Great damage. Amanek and Kenny, after killing Nexa, both taken down to the sub 30 HP. Glaive tucked inside of the CT spawn gets wrecked. He lands a little bit more damage onto Amanek. Maybe Nico can take control of the situation. He has to clear second oranges, and he misses his chance. Now that wide swing denies the bomb plant. Had he hit the headshot, then this could have been a round for G2, but instead, an 8th for Astralis.
Actually comes down to Xyp9x picking the perfect time. Oh, he's really, really patient about it. There's still 2 players here on the archway. One shows himself. One more was in the arch, but then he gets shot in the back by dupreeh. AK gets blown in his direction.
Thank you. dupreeh here dismantling the 20th round for G2. He's on for the ace, but Glaive through smoke will take it. And Amanek now has to plant this bomb. He will get it in time, barely. As the Molotov and fire spread, it's 2 CT frags coming back. Hunter eats the flash, and that pushes this onto the shoulders of Kenny S. We know he has some clutch in him, but dupreeh popping up over coffins as Kenny crosses to the corner, and they've got the retake under wraps.
Wow. It's crazy how maybe that plan isn't even possible if Amanek doesn't get that trade. Bank Incendiary off to mid, and the teeth will start to crush, but they get punished for their fast take.
As it always is, the Astralis utility on Inferno is just so good. None of these guys getting a chance to fight from G2 with being on full HP. Kenny S with the P250 finds himself a solo frag, and that's all they get, G2. Astralis taking a 1-round lead as they dismantle the pistols, but G2 look to bounce back now.
That was Device through the wall.
So what the heck? And now they're going to go for the double peek.
Oh, it doesn't actually result in a kill. Device's eyes go crossed. They come up the halls quickly. The rest of the T's are going to join him. Magisk is all alone. He gets put in the dirt.
G2, a near flawless round here. As they shut down that initial banana control, go right back at that A site.
It looks a very confident round. They get away with a small fold on the default on banana with Nexa, with Nico. I think there's always also the play that Nico can make where he just takes a dry duel at the top of B into the site. He might be able to find one. Oh, dupreeh's having some pressure put on him.
Yep, Magisk too, but he stays silent. Amanek's already out on balcony, and there is where Magisk will stop him. There's another player to come out soon enough, and Magisk's gonna throw down that smoke preemptively. Flash goes high, doesn't peek around it. No kills come in until Device finds Kenny. And now G2 down to the 2v4. 20 seconds. They might just have to save. They don't really have what it takes to completely rebuy in the next one. So 2 guns will make the difference.
Like it's his favorite meal. Like he's blind the entire time. He sprays into the apartments. I think he even has to adjust. Astralis might have the better system slightly. And oh no, a smoke actually gets blocked. That could have gone to Moto. This could change things up. They can't let it shake them though. Xyp9x. He'll get pushed out of position a little bit. Coming through the smoke to fight him. Xyp9x adjusts, but Nexa takes him down in the trade.
dupreeh over towards the pit. He stops it. Device in the corner. He cowers. And Nexa's going to take down his head. It's a 2v2 instead with dupreeh still towards that pit. dupreeh above and beyond for Astralis as he sits on 23 kills. And he's going to go ahead and step out into the open. Magisk throwing his incendiary as dupreeh gets another kill. Nico's taking it down to the 1v1. And dupreeh's in the open. 41 health.
Both teams need it.
And Nico needs to reload. dupreeh's back into the pit. He's got a little bit of cover. He's got a little bit of time, but he doesn't have the kit. And Nico just let him equalize the health. Now dupreeh's on the back of the bomb site. Still no kit. And dupreeh, he taps it once, coming in with the kill, but not with the time. G2 back in the lead.
That's all he needed to do. dupreeh needed more than anything for Nico to commit, and he couldn't get that out of him.
Hanging on to that smoke grenade for the moment he shoots. Let's see it. Device with 1, jumps up, gets chased back by AMD3. It's Xyp9x here in the corner, looking for more than 1. Mac 10, good for the double, a triple! The MP9 goes big! And Hunter, well, he's still here up close on smoke. And his entire team just died. 14 rounds each.
They defend. Those are his missiles. That second orange's position, whether it's on top or behind it. Listen, if there's one thing that Nexa can do where he stands out as an IGL is call a good strat on a half-buy.
dupreeh gets aggressive. dupreeh's gonna go right down into the T-ramp, kills Kenny, and AMD3 not ready. 3 kills from dupreeh. No respect given as he takes them down. Hunter with the only bit of a saving grace, but Nexa loses face, and Hunter is all that remains. As quick as they come in with the buy, it gets denied, and Hunter has to walk away to lick his wounds. This is it, man. He would need the ace and a 1v4.
It doesn't happen. It's 15 rounds for Astralis after being down 5-10.
Well, maybe we get to see what they wanted to do because it's a similar buy here in the 30th. See if G2 can pull it out of the hat. Device posted with the op on mid, misses the flick.
Okay.
And falls back.
That does open up space a little bit. They're actually coming up quick. Oh, Device tracks 1.
And a second with dupreeh in the mix as well. Device locks this down. G2, they give us a hell of a run here on Inferno, taking it all the way to 30, but there's just no chance for Nexa. At Astralis, they've done it yet again, but a closer series than ever. And some very real skill coming through from Kenny S. But they survived this test. The G2 of 2021 takes Astralis the distance.